Hi, I'm Harry Shelton. Thanks for taking a few moments to let me tell you about myself. My interest in television began when I was 4 years old, and my parents brought home a television set, a very new thing at the time, first one I ever saw. And my first experience was to go around and back, and the early day television sets had a sort of a pegboard in the back, and I could go and look inside the back of the TV and I could see the tubes glowing. And I became fascinated with television and the device of television and the art of television at that time. Anybody that ever knew me when I was a child would say I always had a camera. My first camera was a shoebox with a toilet roll glued on the front, and I would play at being a movie director. When I was about 12 years old, I bought a little toy camera out of the back of a comic book, and you could go to the drugstore and buy a chemical pack to develop film, and I turned the storage room in the house into a dark room, and I began taking pictures. The first picture I ever took, we had a spaniel puppy, and I had a Edward Berliner phonograph model that somebody gave me for Christmas, and I posed the dog with the Berliner photograph like the His Master's Voice logo of RCA of yesteryear. I went on through high school, and when I graduated I joined the Army, and I got into a school for television equipment repair at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, very fine school. And when I completed that training in 1973, I was sent to Okinawa, Japan, where I worked at the American Forces Channel 8, which was a VHF TV station. After military service, I returned home and went back to college. And in a sophomore English class, an English teacher tasked us to write a one-act play, and then we were going to go down to the college TV studio and record it as a video. And while I was there at the University of Texas at El Paso, I got a job at KDBC TV Channel 4 there, and I started out, I ran camera on the news, and then I ran the control board late at night. Later on I became a director. I had the opportunity, I made a commercial one time with Will Gear, who was grandpa in the Waltons. They brought him in to do a parade there, the Sun Parade, one year. I directed an interview show with F. Murray Abraham, an Oscar winner from 1975 for Amadeus. I was the audio director on the first television performance of You Light Up My Life with Debbie Boone, and her father came with her. He was effectively her manager and agent. In 1980, I got a job in Houston, which it was not then, but it is now the number 10 television market in the country, at Metro Media. It was Channel 26, which was an independent station, but O&O of Metro Media. Anyway, I started as a master control operator. During that time, I did have an opportunity to work on a TV show called Howl Theater on a volunteer basis. I wrote comedy sketches. I also was asked to play the part of Dracula, and I played Dracula. It was comedy sketches, little bits, kind of like a Saturday Night Live kind of thing. In 1995, the operation of a television station became highly automated, and they just simply did not need that many people to run the control room as they once did. I became an independent TV producer. So I began doing commercials. I had two major clients. I had a furniture store and I had a rug store. And I could go on, but I'll just skip to my most recent project, Team Space One, a kid-friendly, space-based action-adventure comedy, now showing on YouTube. Hope you can find a sponsor or a streaming service to pick it up. It's been nice to visit with you. I'm Harry Shelton. Hope to talk to you again someday soon.